Hello, and welcome back to Let's Replay Mystery Case Files Fates Carnival. I'm MCFPapa, and this is part 3. Last part we got the diving suit, so we're gonna go use it. But this game still follows the old Big Fish Studios game sort of style, where you do a lot of back and forth between locations. You do even more back and forth in this game than other games in the series. But I like it a lot better than the more modern format of, oh, you go to one location, then you unlock the next, then you unlock the next, then maybe you backtrack one or two screens, but no more than that. Because that's too much. Whereas this game has a ton of backtracking. Oh yeah, can't use the bolt cutters on the chain. I guess they're made of titanium or something. I actually didn't know they had special text added for if you try to use them there. So, but that's cool that they have that. Oh, let's play the slots. But we can't. We can be as strong as Hercules. Honey, you mean Huncules. Strong as Samson, or as strong as Fabiano. Ooh. There's an old busted wheel here that we need to get a new wheel for. Conveniently enough, there's one right here. Oh, dang it. I don't know why we couldn't just go around it. It didn't look like there was that much junk in the way, but I guess there must have been. Oh no, it's Fabiano. Still, after all these years, my favorite character, by the way. As if you couldn't tell from my profile picture. And hey! Voice crack, there's more reused stuff, and it's my profile picture. Wow, they put it in this game. Can you believe it? Wow. Strength is your weakness. Ooh. Oh yeah. And the rose changes to the bobblehead, who I kind of spoiled his name, I think. We aren't supposed to know it's Alistair Dalmar yet. Oh yeah. Well, it's interesting though that like the required things all just give you the solution, but the optional collectibles, those have puzzles related to them to get the answer, to get the stuff. Pretty interesting. Look at that 3D effect there. To get where it's strong as Hercules, and we get acid for that. For some reason. And we can't just use the acid on the lock. We need to get the key and then unlock the chain. Okay.
If it weren't for you, I'd be fish food. I didn't think I'd last another second. I can't remember much. All I know is things at the carnival got real bad there for a while, but I feel so free now. Listen, take this. It's my way of saying thanks.
People from Arkansas, can you comment on if that's an authentic Arkansan accent? Is Arkansan a word? I don't know. But anyway, these aren't exactly gills now, are they? I couldn't breathe underwater. I'm so glad you released me. Oh, by the way, they didn't have the despite them having the technology in the original Madame Fate to wrap the text to fit the banner more. In this game, I guess they didn't or didn't want to put in the effort, so it's just straight text. Kinda interesting. Oh yeah, with the bonehead we can go to Fabiano and do this puzzle. Yay. I mean, it's pretty fast. I can't complain too much about it. But it is kinda weird that they... I guess it was just a callback to connect this game more. Since it's got Alistair Dalamar in, they want to connect it more to the Ravenhurst series. And at least they added in the little dance moves. That's pretty cool. But instead of just having one of those puzzles, we have two. When it's not like they can really make them any harder. Though they did, I guess, make these harder than the original one in Return to Ravenhurst, which you couldn't move the hands, you could only move the two pieces of the arm and leg. So I guess they did make it more challenging, somewhat. And hey, third hidden object scene. I think there's an achievement for doing this thing with perfect clicks, so maybe I'll try for this. Ooh, even got some lightning today. Like, I had no idea it was gonna rain. It's like, goes to show what you expect. Oh, by the way, I still to this day remember the code for the phone. Club, spade, heart, upside down, spade, diamond. I don't know why it's burned into my brain so much after all these years, but it is. What a nice conversation. Hello? I don't know what happened there. But, oh well. See, I guess it's harder when you're actually trying to not click everywhere for stuff. Maybe that's what they intended for you to do in the game. Well, I got the achievement for the hint. Fates Finder, is that it? For... oh. No. There is one for perfect, isn't there? I guess there isn't. Huh. But you are supposed to speedrun some of them. So. And also, there's an achievement for doing it in more than 10 minutes. I don't know why. It's not possible then to get all the achievements. Is it? Or I guess you just need 10 in under 3 minutes. I guess. I don't know. By the way, I'm pretty sure the achievements page is kind of bugged too. Because I've had like achievements register and then deregister. Really weird. And by the way, you find 2 hammers, but you never find a 3rd hammer, so I guess that's saying that Fabiano really is the world's strongest man. You'll never be as strong as Fabiano. Maybe. But what's weird is that you can still interact with this. So maybe there were planned to be a 3rd hammer swing here, but they cut it out? I don't know. But we get the creepy statues. I don't even know what they're supposed to be. Panthers? I don't know. The angel's showing the way, but she doesn't look happy about it. And hey, more of the Daily Mystic. The last prophecy of Madame Fate. A gruesome case took place last night. The editorial office, WAD, informed that the greatest fortune teller of our times has perished. Right before her death, she pronounced her last prophecy, but its contents remain unknown. Her known enemy, Alistair Dalamar, is also missing. Judging by the ball of fate being in its usual place, he didn't succeed either. Is it the end to the long haul, or shall we expect something more in the future? Another really scary jump scare. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this game reuses the Return to Ravenhurst theme too. I'm pretty sure though that was the end of like the beta to this game. Because that's one thing with modern hidden object games, is it's so clear where after an hour or 2 of playing, that's where the beta ends, because they always have a cutscene that's all climactic and dramatic, and then that's it. But I understand why they do it. They want to get people hyped up for the full game, but still just kind of weird. Hey, we can finally use the mechanical birds. So now with the handle, we can finally actually play the slots. If we put in money first. First time, no luck. Second time, no luck. Third time's the charm. Who'd have guessed? Now, they could have just had you collect one game token and win on the first time, but I guess it's more exciting to lose a couple times and then finally win. Be triumphant after a long struggle. Or something. I don't know. Anyway, with the carrot, we can give the little bunny a little snack. That's honestly really surprising that in the first game they never showed Larry with a bunny. I mean, there was a bunny in the Amazing Larry act, but you would think in his own hidden object scene they'd have you find bunnies. But I guess not. With all the good luck tokens, we can get a key and some solvent. So now we can finally pour it on and get all these beetles. And there's a card there, and I'm pretty sure that's the only playing card in this overworld to find. Like, most of them are in hidden object scenes, and then a couple are in the journal too. But it's just weird that they have one here. I guess they thought it would fit better to have his, like, Alistair's card by his poster. I don't know. I don't know why we needed to put that in to get the scarab. Like, the keyhole wasn't affected or damaged. Oh well. I'm nitpicking, I know. I'll try to do it a bit less, but you know me, I kinda like to nitpick. Oh no! But then it's put right back together. I don't know what the point of that was. I guess just to change it up a bit from what you're used to doing. I don't know. Now look at that. Is that really what Madame Fate's supposed to look like under her veil? No wonder she likes to use it so much. I hope I'm okay with not explaining everything I'm doing, because it should be fairly self-explanatory. Explanatory? Yeah. Words are hard, you know. And we get the second eye, and then we put the coin in. I think when she was alive, she did that Like, literally every time she wanted to leave and go out, she had to do all that to get back in. I don't know. Oh, bobblehead here. It's Victor. He's not from Madame Fate. And then another picture of Ravenhurst. While you rescued Emma, you'll never save Rose, his true love. Referencing the end of Madame Fate. Yeah, now this puzzle's really simple too. Just flip the outer upside down and flip all it upside down, then flip the inner upside down and flip them all upside down, then flip the center one upside down too. Kinda weird. This is Alistair outside Ravenhurst before escape from Ravenhurst, but clearly after the offense of return to Ravenhurst, so maybe that's why he's looking all angry. He's like, oh, they killed Charles, I'll be plotting my revenge, or something. I don't know. Every strong sorcerer has a companion. This is how I created Thanatos. Placed a part of my soul in it. He will never leave my side. More spookiness. And now it's getting to the point though where I like to use fast travel a bit, because it is getting a bit far. Oh, by the way, I really like the animation of this grabby hand. They put a ton of frames into it. It's just like, rah, rah, rah. Anyway, time for some more movies.
A manor in ruins. Ravenhurst has burned to the ground. Police suspect arson. Charles and Victor Dalamar succumb to the fire as well. Their father calls for vengeance. My revenge will be swift and deadly.
Ooh, yeah. That wasn't that creepy, because he even went outside the borders of the mutoscope film with his eyes. I don't know why they showed the second mansion from Escape from Ravenhurst instead of the original Ravenhurst burning. But they did. Anyway, now, for this, you do Deus Ex Machina on this, and you translate all the letters to that. I never bothered to learn the zodiac symbols, so what I do still to this day is you go in the table of contents of the strategy guide and look it up. Oh. And you just do it in sets of 4. That's easier, in my opinion. I suppose if you know zodiac symbols off the top of your head, it's not that hard, but that's what I always do. So, with the first eye collected, like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you next time for when we collect the other eyes.